This is Vaquero News.
Welcome back, Vaqueros. Coming to you live from the Edinburgh campus, I am Mia Morales.
And I'm Samantha Garza. We hope you're having a lovely weekend. UTRGV received recognition for actively participating within the community. Victor Rivero reports.
UTRGV has received the Carnegie Elective Community Engagement Classification for the participation in the wider RGV community in the 2017-2018 school year. UTRGV's commitment to service learning, as well as its effort to foster professional relationships between students and the larger RGV community, were the key in the university receiving this designation. Assistant Vice President for Community Engagement and Assessment in the Division of Governmental and Community Relations, Christine Corrales, says there are more than 10,000 students participating throughout various ways within their community.
The university has identified that there's more than 10,000 students contributing to close to 50,000 service hours. The Carnegie classification considers community engagement as the participation between the higher education institutions and the larger community for the mutual exchange of knowledge and resources. Music education sophomore Roberto Perez says that community engagement allows for students and the university to be recognized in the community.
Community engagement allows for not only for the students to get themselves out there and be recognized, but it allows for the university to get their name put out there as well.
UTRGV offers this type of learning experience to all of its students, the purpose of which is to offer a balanced experience in learning and service within the community. Corrales believes that community engagement is one way for students to show their appreciation for the community.
If we have about 10,000 students participating, which is a lot, well, why not 13,000, right? Because I think in the true essence of community engagement, it's a staple mark how you show care and love for the place where you live, work, and study.
Corrales believes that the recognition by the Carnegie Foundation will serve as an invitation for more students to join in actively participating in the community through university programs. For more information on how to get involved through self-service learning, call the Office of Student Academic Success at 956-882-4300. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
After 3 weeks, the south entrance to the Edinburgh University Library is now working. Samantha Garza tells us more.
A door that caused inconvenience to students at the Edinburgh University Library has been fixed after nearly a month of being out of service. Associate Dean of Libraries for Resource Management, Peter Cortez, first reported the broken door on January 10th. He suspects that the library's south entrance was forced open by a gust of wind.
It was unusually windy, and we suspect that a gust of wind might have caught it and actually forced it beyond its opening point. Not only was the frame bent, but the hinge had popped out. And what was happening was it was preventing it from actually even closing.
According to the National Weather Service climatological report, winds reached up to 51 miles per hour on January 10th. Cortez says that on the same day, he filed a rush request and UTRGV facilities secured the door.
In the interest of both accessibility but also security, we went ahead and put in a rush request. They went ahead and secured it that day. Upon further evaluation, they noticed the frame is what controls the mechanism that allows the door to open mechanically, and that was damaged.
After holding the working door for 17 people, Vaquero News asked criminal justice freshman Lee Guevara on his thoughts on the partly functioning entrance.
I just feel like it's been an obstruction for everybody here, and so I'm just saying, I'm just here to help.
As of last Wednesday, the door was fixed by facilities. Cortez asked any students who have any issues regarding accessibility to not hesitate and bring it to their attention. To contact library administration, visit the front desk or call 956-665-2005. This is Samantha Garza for Vaquero News. As Valentine's Day approaches, the University Student Union prepares to entertain students. Victor Rivero tells you about Be My Valentine.
Tomorrow, the Brownsville Campus Activities Board, in association with Student Union, will be hosting a murder mystery dinner for all UTRGV students with an event called Be My Valentine. The event takes place at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday 11th in Plains Capital Bank, El Gran Salon, and another event on Wednesday at the Edinburgh Ballroom at the same time. Assistant Director for Student Union, Massey Munoz, tells Vaquero Radio about the mystery company hired for the dinner.
Usually the performers get the students involved and kind of like a whodunit type thing. The company came 2 years ago. It's been a little bit, so it should be nice and exciting for everybody.
Formal attire is not required. A best dress contest will take place during the event, and one winner will be selected by popular vote. Nursing freshman Joseph Salazar says although he might not go with his special someone, he's planning to go with friends.
My special someone is about 150 miles away, so I wish he was here, but we'll see if I go with some friends. I'm pretty sure I will. It sounds fun.
Only the students with an event bracelet will be admitted. Bracelets can be obtained at the Student Involvement Office in Brownsville and in the information desks at the Student Union in Edinburgh. Munoz explains the importance of the admission bracelet.
Yeah, it's your VIP admission ticket. So there's no repercussions if you lose it, other than you won't be able to go back in and we won't be able to replace your bracelet. We do check at the door. We'll be checking the night of the event. So just make sure you wear it.
There are limited quantity of admission bracelets, so visit the Brownsville Student Involvement Office or the information desk at the Edinburgh Student Union to get yours right away. For more information about the Be My Valentine or upcoming events, you can contact the Student Union at 956-665-7989. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
And now, Vaquero Sports.
And just in case you missed it, Luis Rubio gives a recap on UTRGV women's basketball versus Chicago State.
UTRGV women's basketball defeated the Cougars of Chicago State University 77-68. At the half, it was a tightly contested match as UTRGV was leading 31-28. Yet coming out of halftime, UTRGV won on a 12-point run that contributed to UTRGV's 30-point third quarter, their largest scoring quarter of the year. After the game, UTRGV head coach Lane Lord talks about how the third quarter set up UTRGV for a victory.
We had to really fight to win this game. And the first half, we really struggled to get back in transition, and they made us pay. But the third quarter was very nice. I think it was our best quarter of the year. Got us a big lead, and then we're able to hang on.
UTRGV was led by junior point guard Amara Graham as she scored a career-high 25 points, going 2 for 3 from deep and 15 for 16 from the free throw line. Post-game, Graham talks about her performance, but makes it clear she would rather get a win for the team than a career high.
I mean, it feels good. It would feel really bad, if I came out and had 25 points with a loss. So, I mean, I don't go out, looking for points. I go out looking to win. So, I mean, if 25 points make us win, then I just got to try to do that. But to me, overall, the biggest thing is the win.
The next game for UTRGV women's basketball is on the road in Orem, Utah, against the 5-4 Wolverines of Utah Valley University on Thursday, February 13th at 7 p.m. Coach Lord is confident his team can get a victory on the road, but says the key to the victory will be making free throws.
Well, we played well on the road. A couple overtime losses here in our last two, but and a win at Bakersfield. But we have to have this performance from the line because every game comes down to like 4 possessions. Every game. There's so much parity in the league. Anybody can beat anybody, and so we got to rebound and we got to make free throws down the stretch.
For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For Vaquero Radio,
Luis Rubio gives you this week's Athlete Spotlight with UTRGV's men's basketball Quinton Johnson II.
Quinton Johnson II wasn't a name that you heard very often last season, as he spent most of his time on the bench redshirting for UTRGV men's basketball. Yet this year, Johnson has cracked the starting lineup and is averaging 8 points per game for UTRGV. However, Johnson says the experience that he gained from being on the bench as a redshirt last season was invaluable.
And last year, it helped me out a lot. Slowed down, I learned more stuff about the game, and then I got stronger and got more in shape and more ready to play college basketball, so it helped me out a lot.
Johnson this season has already had big performances, including 17 points in a 68-58 loss at Texas Tech and 15-point performance against Grand Canyon University in an 87-79 loss. Head coach Lou Hill praises Johnson's talent despite not playing last year.
Q's a freshman. We forget sometimes because he was here last year set out. But Q's going to be really good and special before he leaves here. And he's just getting better and better. He's on pace to becoming a really good player. And it just takes time. Sometimes even I have to forget that he's a freshman, But really happy for him, and this is what I expected from him.
With UTRGV currently in the midst of Western Athletic Conference play, Johnson wants to show the WAC the intensity UTRGV plays with.
Play hard and go hard every game. Don't take anything for granted, and make everybody respect us.
The next game for Quinton Johnson and UTRGV men's basketball will be at the UTRGV Fieldhouse on Thursday, February 13th at 7 p.m. against the Wolverines of Utah Valley University. For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For Vaquero Radio, I'm Luis Rubio.
For today's weather report.
Hello, Vaqueros. This is Mia Morales with your daily weather report. Today we're having mostly cloudy day in Edinburgh with a 10% chance of rain with a high of 88 and a low of 66. Toronto will experience very similar conditions with a gust wind today with a high of 82 and a low of 69. This has been your daily weather report. We will see you tomorrow at noon here on Vaquero Radio. And now for the latest events on campus.
UTRGV student activities, along with the Campus Activity Board, Student Union, and University Recreation, will host a homecoming tip-off. The event allows students to start off homecoming week with games, free food, giveaways, and more. Tip-off will start at 12:30 to 2:30 at the Brownsville Library lawn and from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Edinburgh Quad. Students must bring their student ID. For more information or special accommodations, call 956-665-7364. And the American Society of Mechanical Engineers will sell pizza from noon to 1 p.m. outside the Edinburgh Engineering Building. For more information, visit VLink and search ASME Pizza Sale.
And that's it for today's newscast. If you have any story ideas, send us an email to radio@utrgv.edu.
You can find all of our stories posted on our Facebook throughout the week. We'll see you on next Monday at 9 a.m. here on Vaquero Radio.